The following program is for adult audiences only.
Hey, this is Alonzo Bowden, and you are listening to Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony.
Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony.
After a long 1 week away.
Look at us,
We're
guys. We're wearing different shirts. What do you know?
We're gonna fool the average person.
I got it.
This episode brought to you by Arizona.
In our charge. Get charged up. Hardly. Ha! Anyway, all right now. We're here to right America's woes. We're here to change the world. We're here to let you know about all that's going on in American whatever the fuck and everybody else. Let's rock and roll.
So, Anthony.
Yes, sir.
I would like to ask you, because you are one of the people.
I'm the people.
Who does such a thing.
Oh, I do.
What is with all the fucking hate on Kevin Hart?
Nobody, dude, let me tell you what, dude. Comedians are self-deprecating, dude. We're haters, bro. We're haters. Comedians are haters, bro. And if you're not a hating comedian, dude, you're not that funny. And if you want to tell me about it, just tell me how happy you are that I'm telling you you're a fucking cunt, you know? It's not funny. So, like, when you get, like, these guys, Kevin Hart, they become, like, mega stars, and they start being, like, Hart Productions, producing movies and stuff, you know? Richard Pryor never produced a movie, you know? I never seen a fucking... Well, that's not fair because, like, Robin Williams is a great stand-up comedian and he made movies. All right. You got me. I don't know. It's just like there's this comedian thing of, like, fuck him. Because, like, he was super funny and then he sold out for cash. He started making movies, started doing all this dumb shit. Now, dude's on Netflix. But, I mean, I'll be the first to tell you that his first 2 specials were fucking fire. And then, once he started making real money, his comedy did suffer. Dude, you all seen it. I don't got to tell you. You know, I don't got to tell anybody. Carlin, you know, was one of these guys that no matter how many shows he did, the comedy didn't suffer. And in the end, when the comedy started suffering, the message stood true. That, like, he changed his platform to being like, yes, I understand I was funny, and that was, like, what I'm doing, but now I want you to understand that my mission is to, like, change the landscape for comedians and stuff, kind of stuff, you know? Whereas, like, Kevin Hart is not like, I want to change the landscape for comedians. I want to make a movement. It's just like, yeah, I got my platform from, like, stand-up comedy, which I you know, and I think a lot of people take comedy for granted. Comedy changes the world. Comedy is like a lot of things in other countries, dude. Like, comedy is like a way that they can complain about their government without them getting their heads fucking cut off. You know, like, comedy is an outlet. Comedy is something that you can take and grab that flag, run up that fucking hill, you know, and truly be a champion for whatever the fuck you're really trying to do. And Kevin Hart, dude, he's a champion for Heartbeat Productions, which is like, okay. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna produce stuff. You're the most successful comedian in the world for like 6 years running, dude. You rivaled Seinfeld. But I mean, what the fuck did that Jew do? You know? I don't know. Well, like, what did Seinfeld do for comedy other than just like be like a gatekeeper and set glass ceiling? What the fuck what did he do? Okay. He got that one super unfunny chick. He got America to think she was funny. She's super unfunny. She played in that whatever fucking movie it was. The one where they, like, beat each other up for the school. Or whatever the fuck it is, you know? It's like a lady. Night School! That's what it is. It's like a lady, and she, like... Let me tell Johnny, Apparently you've never heard of the movie, but here you go, guys. Let me tell you, this is why I talk shit about Kevin Hart. Let me tell you if this movie makes sense. So we got a lady. She's a teacher. She's super tough. And she takes a guy who apparently like wants to be a good teacher, but then also like wants to fight guys. Or she wants to fight guys. I'm losing you in transition. Anyway, night school is a fight club. I don't know. Look, John, you don't want to see it. It's fucking terrible. You don't want to see it. Any of you see it? It was terrible. However, that's his mission, is to produce and expedite comedians that really aren't funny for the sake of like, yeah, but she's a black lady. Isn't she funny? No. No, she's not funny. I mean, Kev, you're not even really funny anymore.
Well, and
you're not funny anymore. You used to be. You were funny when you tried to be funny, but now that you're trying to like do your own weird shit, it's not funny. You lost the mission. The mission is to truly like. You're taking that flag, Kev. Go up the fucking hill. Don't come around here and fuck around. What are you doing?
So going back on what you said about comedy in other countries, we just watched. We started last night. Really tired. Finished it today. Gabriel Iglesias, Aloha Fluffy, and he's talking about when he went to Saudi Arabia to play in Saudi Arabia for the Prince, and he said,
that's a tough gig.
He said, look at this. He says, you're an American comedian here in Saudi Arabia. We're all laughing. No one's mad. Everyone's happy. No one's trying to kill each other.
It is a gift.
He's like, it brings people together.
I feel like these types of folks that talk shit about Kevin Hart, they're on to him. They know that he's a production guy. He's big money. He's big name. He's big money.
Well, and the reason, so I was looking up, I was bored yesterday.
Unless he's really trying to fucking put out real comedian. He did put out Daniel Rawlings, which his special is one of the best specials I've seen in probably 3 years. However, he was funny before Kevin Hart. You know what I mean? It's just like, and is that capitalizing on a funny guy? Is that oh, little Kev fucking taking somebody else's light, you know? Is it? I don't know. I feel like a lot of guys that Heartbeat Productions puts out is a lot of old guys that have always been funny, but like nobody really knew about them. And then like Heartbeat Production puts them out, and it's like, oh, look at these guys I'm discovering. I already knew about them. Who are you discovering? You know? Who are you discovering? It's almost a little bit like, yeah, I'm discovering old black comedians that are actually funny, and I'm giving them enough money to get on stage and talk to people. Well, the Laugh Factory's been doing that forever, but like it's not owned by a black guy. Weird. So it's like, oh, is Heartbeat Productions really like? Are they really pursuing comedy, or are they pursuing some type of dividend, some type of like docu-series? Heartbeat Productions put on Netflix like Kevin Hart's Rise to Fame. I've never seen a George Carlin Rise to Fame. Never seen a Richard Pryor Rise to Fame. I never seen an Eddie Murphy Rise to Fame. You know, I see Beverly Hills Cop movies. I see Dr. Dolittle. I see shit that like it makes him funny. And then he continues to do that because that's what he does. But I mean, it's weird when like the comedian becomes a production company. You know what I mean? Like you had the Eddie Murphy stand up, and then you had him in the movies, but he was never like, "This is what I'm doing." He was always like, "I'm trying to be funny and I want to make people laugh." When it becomes like Kevin Hart is like a production company, it's just like, is he really trying to make people laugh, or is he trying to make money? What is production? What is it? You know? Is it like, is he capitalizing on other people's jokes and selling tickets? Or is he really a comedian? You can't be both. I don't think you can be a manager and a comedian. I think you make jokes and you take that and you do with it what you will. And what are you doing with it? He made a bunch of money. That's what he did with it. I guess. That's why I talk shit about Kevin Hart, because it's not even about the jokes. Talk about his last special. His coronavirus kick, his cash grab. I'm going to invite 15 fucking people to my house. What are you doing? Dave Chappelle did a fucking show in a cornfield. Dave Chappelle did the
same thing.
No, but he did a show in a cornfield that everybody could go to. Kevin Hart did a show at his house that 15 people could go to. You know what? The fucking table costs like $10,000 to be there, and you had to wear a mask. I mean, I'm not bitching about masks, but realistically, like, what are you trying to do? You're trying to make money. You're trying to do a set. You want to have a set? Because, you know, open micers, dude, funny folks. We're at the Laugh Factory, and they were busting balls for gigs. They were trying to make you laugh, dude. I was out here. I was trying to make you laugh, guys. I'm not. It's just, it's weird when a comedian becomes a producer. And that's a lot of the, I feel like that's a lot of the anti-Kevin Hart shit is just like, dude, he's just kind of I feel like he's a phony. He doesn't make people laugh anymore, and dude, he's not funny.
Personally, I like him. I like his movies. I like his stand-up.
His movies are good, but he's not funny.
And what I was going to
I
say
want to
is,
know who writes his movies, too.
what brought me to this is, so yesterday I had some time. I wasn't doing anything else. So I was like, I want to watch a Kevin Hart special. So I Googled ranked from best to worst.
It's probably second one was his best one, huh?
So, and I went to this Reddit, and this guy's, he was saying, this is my 7, or this is my 10, or whatever it was. He said, I think it's 7. He watched 7 in a row, and that was, his list was from best to worst. And this guy's like, wow, you watched 7 in a row and you lived to talk about it.
Fuck.
It's like, and it was all fucking hate from there. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I really like Kevin Hart.
He is good. He used to be good. But you cannot argue that the last, I mean, even 2 or 3 were phoned in. Did you see the one in his house?
I haven't watched the last few.
Oh, goodness. I mean, it's just like, it's clearly like, he's Heartbeat Productions now. He's not Kevin Hart. He's not Kevin Hart, the stand-up comedian. And how could you expect him to be? What do you mean? Give me $10 million. I'm not the Maniac Lee Pack from the Who's Talking Shit show. Oh, no. I have $10 million. I'm whoever the fuck giving me $10 million makes. You know? I don't hate him. But he's not really a comedian anymore. And that's where the hate comes from. It's like, I feel like he's still trying to get clout on like, I'm funny. I'm a funny guy. Neat. That doesn't really matter though. Because you're like a production guy. You're a guy that puts on comedians and then gets a percentage of the ticket price. Are you not that guy? You are that guy. So, we got guys like Earthquake. We got guys like Rawlings. We got guys like fucking When Life Gives You Lemons. You know, we got guys like this that are put up, and we act like these dudes, and that's fucking his whole thing is like kind of being a bitch. Don't watch that special; it's terrible. But it's like we got guys like this that are really trying to make a living telling a joke, and they're asking Kevin Hart to be produced and put on it. So, are you a comedian then? Louis C.K. isn't producing anything. I don't know. I mean, he's one of Tom Segura's got a podcast.
Fucking love Tom.
Bill Burr's got a cartoon show on Netflix.
He's got a podcast too.
Do they still do the Monday morning podcast?
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. That's good stuff. But I mean, like, that's on their own works. I don't see Bill Burr making a bunch of money on other dudes. You know, I don't see these guys, Tom Segura, making a bunch. They're doing podcasts. You know, even the guy like Cat Williams, dude, he's making. You know what? When Cat wants some money, he puts on a show. He doesn't say, "Oh, I know 6 guys that are kind of funny. You want to buy a ticket?" I say they're funny. What do you mean? Cat Williams is the guy, you know? So that's the sense of my hate for fucking little shithead Kevin Hart is the fact that he's left the comedian. He's left the fact of like, oh yeah, telling jokes for fucking food. Like he's left that behind, and now he's a head guy. Well, being a counterculture guy means I gotta hate him.
So moving on and touching on something that you literally just fucking said. So I watched a new movie yesterday. It was Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. Fucking great.
I will tell you, it was very good, wasn't it? Dude, have you seen the other ones?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Now, Eddie is incredible. I will say it was a little long. I mean, it took a little bit too much time on the story between him and his stupid-ass kid. But other than that, dude, it's Axel Foley, isn't it?
So,
isn't it the 80s, dude? They had the other guy play the cameo?
Yep, everybody
dude.
Was in it.
It took me... I will let you know you're not a fan if it takes you 3 settings to watch it because it's 2.5, 2:45. It took me 3 I paused it, took a nap. Next 3 days later, play it, pause it again, then I come back. But either way, if you get, I'm telling you, get through it. It's a very good movie. You should watch them all in succession. Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you what, Eddie Murphy is looking incredible for his age, doesn't he? Mm-hmm. Good night. I was looking at my phone. I said, Beverly Hills Cop 1, and I was holding it, and it's the same fucking dude.
Yeah.
Woo! It's crazy. He looked good.
So the black female cop that arrested him was his daughter in real life.
Oh, God. You know what's a bummer is, like, I really wish they would have let his real daughter play like his daughter, right?
Yeah, I thought that would have been cool too.
I really didn't like the actress that played his daughter. I felt like she was kind of a camera hog. She wasn't great at acting.
I thought she was trying to be too hard.
Exactly. I feel like she took away from Eddie Murphy. Dude, right. Beverly Hills Cop is Eddie Murphy, man. Come on now.
Yeah.
You know, let him do it.
So one of the funniest fucking jokes in that movie wasn't even a joke from that movie. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
But what's the joke?
So he's sitting there talking to Taggart in his office, and he said he's a complicated guy. He said, yeah, he's like an onion. He's got layers. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, donkey.
Shrek!
Yeah. It's like, fuck up. That was awesome.
It was an incredible joke. I remember the jokes now. I'm going to give you a little spoiler. When they're at the end and they're in the museum, or the big house, right? They're in the big house. And they're... he's the chief and fucking dude from Santa Claus 2. The guy from the original Beverly Hills Cop. The white guy, right?
Oh, yeah. Billy?
Yeah, and he says... he's
Judge
like...
Reinhold.
Says something to the effect of like... Oh, you know, I never give up. Or he tags it back to the first original film, and I'm like, good night. You know, these guys, all these scenes from these super old fucking dudes, they're shot by themselves. It's so obvious that they shot these separately, but they did a good job, dude. They tried very hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I there's a couple, like the Die Hard franchise, to me, I would consider similar to the Beverly Hills Cop franchise. And during like the last one, you know, they're getting, but I think Eddie Murphy is more timeless.
Yeah, he fucking killed it, dude.
He's timeless, dude. He's more timeless, you know, than we're gonna get. We're gonna get these Die Hard movies. We're gonna get fucking. God damn it! God, I feel like a dick. Die Hard.
Bruce Willis?
There you go. Bruce Willis. We're going to Bruce Willis in all these other fucking films. He's done 1 million films. I've seen fucking like 50,000 Bruce Willis films. And at the end there, like towards his end of like his acting career, which, guess what? We're in it now. He's doing like weird movies, and he's not shaving his head, and he's doing these crazy things, and it looks weird. Eddie Murphy is one of these timeless classics, you know? He's going to do stuff. He's going to be our Robert De Niro, you know? He's going to be this timeless guy, or Al Pacino. He's going to be one of these guys that started doing fucking stand-up and ended doing, like, Beverly Hills Cop 12. Except for he was also Dr. fucking Doolittle.
Dude, I totally need to interrupt you right now. There was a shooting at a Trump rally.
Fucking A, there was.
44 minutes ago.
Good night. Good night. Where's the rally at? Colorado?
I don't know. It says prayers for President Trump right now. Shooting just happened at the Trump rally.
Did they hit Trump?
It looks like it.
Oh, fuck. Did they hit him?
It looks like it.
Whoa!
Secret Service jumped right on him.
Holy shit. Did they hit him? Let's look here. We're going to look firsthand. We're going to firsthand look. Holy fuck. Did they hit him? Tell me they didn't hit him.
Fuck, that's crazy. So, you were hearing it here first, although you're not. You see it on fucking 2 weeks from now. That
dude,
is
you heard it
crazy.
first here, dude, from The Guardian. Look there, boys. Look out. Donald Trump ran off the stage. Oh, my God. No Teddy Roosevelt here. No big Teddy. Don't ready to take a bullet for you boys. He's not ready to take a bullet for the man. Look at that. Everybody thinks they're fucking tough. Oh, shit. Did he get shot?
That's what it looks like in the video.
You're kidding. The big man! Look out! The big man got shot!
It's in Pennsylvania.
Look out! The big man might have taken it around! Uh-oh. He might win.
God damn.
Good night. Of course somebody's going to try to shoot that motherfucker, man. Come on now. He's Donald Trump. Somebody's going to try to shoot him. Everybody hates him.
Okay. Well, fuck. Let's go back to the news. Jesus Christ.
God damn! Hold on. Did they shoot Trump?
He grabbed his neck.
Oh, shit! It says multiple shots ring out. Bang!
All right.
God dang!
Okay.
Oh, I can't believe it. Hey, you were. Can we go live? Can we go live? Can we go live on YouTube?
Probably.
We should go live. We should go live. Hey, guys, we should go live. Can we go live?
We'll finish this episode.
God damn it, we should go live.
Okay.
I'm telling you, dude.
Speaking of shootings, Alec Baldwin cries as judge dismisses Russ case in shocking twist.
Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
Go ahead and read that story. I'm gonna try to get this video.
Says Alec Baldwin burst into tears as the judge in his Russ case dropped the involuntary manslaughter charge against him on Friday, July 12th, after his defense attorneys argued the prosecutors had buried evidence. The late discovery of this evidence during trial has impeded the effective use of evidence in such a way that it has impacted the fundamental fairness of the proceedings, said Judge Mary Marlowe Summer, explaining in part her decision to dismiss the case with prejudice. Before the jury was brought into the courtroom on Friday, the third day of the trial, Baldwin attorney Luke Nickus asked for the case against his client to be dropped, claiming that prosecutors sat on evidence that would have helped shed light on how live ammunition was brought on the set of the Western movie Rust in 2021. Baldwin, who was indicted by a grand jury in January, was rehearsing a scene on the set of the movie when the gun he was holding discharged, killing cinematographer Helena Hutchins and injuring director Joel Souza. Baldwin has insisted in interviews he did not pull the trigger of the gun or know how it contained live ammunition.
Well, he did pull the trigger of the gun, right? Because he shot the guy, right?
Well, the woman, but I guess people said there was a lot of. I guess the gun was pretty shit. And it kept going off. Like, well, then they
so
probably
it fired
should
a
have.
bunch of times. Is that what it was?
Yeah, they probably should have not used it then. Said Baldwin's lawyers claimed a man named Troy Teskey, a friend of Thel Reed, the father of convicted Rust armor Hannah Gutierrez Reed, who was found guilty of involuntary manslaughter for loading a live round into Baldwin's gun, turned over ammunition to authorities that he thought was connected to the case. We're talking about a prosecution that didn't preserve those bullets, that didn't collect them all, that didn't turn them over, he said. This is critical evidence in the case that was never disclosed to us. We were entitled to it, Nickus said. This case should be dismissed, Your Honor. After a lengthy recess, Summer heard testimony from witnesses including Seth Kenny, the Rust Props firearm supplier, as well as Corporal Alexandria Hancock of the Santa Fe Sheriff's Office. Hancock works in
you
the
want
office
it right here? I got it right here.
where Teskey allegedly dropped off the ammunition.
All right, you want it right here? Tell me where are we at? How are we looking?
Okay, go over. Over. Right there, we're good.
Hit the play button. They fucking missed him! No.
And they got him, but not much.
Holy shit, they're still firing. This is active, boys. This is real deal. This is really going on right now. really going on right now. Well, you heard it first here, kids. Incredible.
Well, not by the time you hear about it. But
Well, I just wanted to. Hey, you seen the first deal here? All right. Anyway.
yeah, this is 7:13 at 4:06 p.m. So,
Well, fucking
so
A,
when
dude.
you watch it,
We're rocking and rolling. I wish we could go live, dude.
all right. This is after a lengthy recess. Summer heard testimony from witnesses, including Seth Kenny, the Russ Props firearms supplier. I already read that part. During our tense exchange, Baldwin attorney Alec Spiro asked Hancock if he was hiding any more evidence. "I don't think I've hidden anything," Hancock replied. Hancock admitted that the ammunition test key handed over was filed separately from the other Rust evidence. She also said prosecutor Carrie T. Morrissey was involved in talks to file them separately. In a stunning move, Morrissey called herself to testify under oath and explained why she didn't think the ammunition handed over was considered Rust evidence. Under questioning from Baldwin attorney Spiro, she admitted that her co-prosecutor, Erlinda Johnson, had resigned earlier that day. He also asked her, "You just don't like Mr. Baldwin, do you?" Morrissey replied that she appreciated Baldwin's politics as well as the acting he did from Saturday Night Live. Judge Summer issued her ruling after Morrissey left the witness stand. Earlier in the day, during a recess in court before the judge made her decision, Baldwin and his family members, including wife Hilaria, brother Stephen Baldwin, and sister Beth Kuchler, seemed pleased with the way things were going. Baldwin and Hilaria hugged several times, and Hilaria smiled and laughed with those seated near her in court. Stephen approached Baldwin attorney Alex Spiro in the hallway outside the courtroom and told him, "You have made us so happy. We were planning to celebrate."
Well, I mean, I don't know if Baldwin should have been in charge in that whole thing, but I mean, like, somebody knew there was fucking rounds, live rounds, ready to rock in that pistol, and they shot that dude. So, if I'm his family, I want blood, you know? I want revenge. I want money! You wanna give me some goddamn money?
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Well, he got away with it. Because he's Baldwin. I've been watching the old Alien movies. There's the dude that looks like Baldwin in those. Not that it matters, but they're pretty good.
Oh, shit. Something I was going to talk about with Kevin Hart, because you can't mention Kevin Hart without mentioning The Rock.
That's true.
Have you seen the trailer for there's going to be a movie coming out in November, I think. It's called Red One.
I have.
It looks fucking
I haven't
awesome.
seen the trailer. I've seen the preview.
Oh my god, it looks so good.
However,
I love J.K. Simmons. I love The Rock.
what's it supposed to be about?
So J.K. Simmons plays Santa Claus, and The Rock is like his head, what would be Secret Service guy, to protect him. And
Donald Trump, you need The Rock on the
Right.
Secret Service.
Yeah, no shit.
Keep you from getting fucking shot at, brother.
But so he gets kidnapped. So they're trying to get him back, and it has Chris Evans that played Captain America. He's in it too.
You know what's annoying? Is that Chris Evans is no longer Captain America. Fuck off! That Captain America is the fucking Falcon, because guess what? The Falcon doesn't have superpowers. Anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, that's crazy. That looks really good.
Yeah,
I wanna see that.
I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to see it. I'm actually, what movie did I just see that went to fucking Sausage Party?
Oh, it has a show now.
Yeah, the show just came out on Amazon. Dude, you know what? The movie was too long. The movie's like over 2 hours long, and it's just like Seth Rogen and his friends being dickheads.
I never watched it.
You should watch it. It's funny. It's funny because it's like Seth Rogen. It's America's best comedians being dickheads. I mean, whatever. Some of the jokes are funny. Eventually, if you get enough dickheads in a room, something funny happens every now and again, and it's worth a watch. The fucking series. If you're a fan, it's worth a watch. But certainly watch the first movie before you fucking watch the series, because if you're not a fan of the whole fucking stupid thing and you don't really get it, like it's just fucking dumb and gross.
Oh, another movie I saw a preview for. Have you seen Jackpot? It's got John Cena and
No, I haven't.
Aquafina.
No.
So Aquafina is an actress. She leaves Hollywood.
Absolutely ridiculous. Hey, shout outs to Aquafina. How fucking ridiculous. Like that lady with the name of... How dumb. How fucking dumb, dude. How fun. Oh,
Yeah.
shout outs, dude. How fucking stupid.
So she leaves Hollywood. She decides to come back and pursue acting again.
Because she's frumpy and Asian.
Yeah, and it's set in the future. I can't remember when exactly. But so she goes... When she goes to this audition, it's all a bunch of skinny, white, blonde chicks. And she's like, oh, they're recasting Barbie. So she goes in for whatever the audition's for. And she gets this thing. It's
Voodoo Ranger.
whatever her name is. It says just won the jackpot. So she's like, whatever. So she leaves the audition, and all the girls in the hall start trying to kill her. And she's like, what the fuck is going on? She's like, I didn't get the part. So she's running away. John Cena slides up in this fucking police car, and he's like, Uber for whatever the fuck her name is.
She plays a super decently funny role in Marvel's the Dragon Warrior, what the fuck ever, where he has the fucking handcuffs things.
Mm-hmm.
He's got all the cuffs down his arms or whatever. Not as cool as Doctor Strange, but like cooler than like Ant-Man, whatever. But she plays like his like best friend or whatever, and she's pretty funny in that too, dude. She I don't want her to get pigeonholed, but she might only be funny, so don't fucking ruin her and try to put her in drama or whatever.
So John Cena is explaining to her that she won the jackpot, and anybody that kills her before midnight wins the jackpot.
What the fuck? Well, I don't want to win.
well, she doesn't want to die.
Yeah, I don't want to win if they're trying to kill me.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh.
So he's trying to protect her.
Oh.
And, dude, it looks so fucking funny.
You know what's crazy is like, do you ever see what the fuck is it? John Cena plays like a superhero. It's like Peacemaker or some shit. He is so funny, dude.
I haven't seen it, but yeah.
Oh fuck,
he's hilarious.
You gotta watch the whole thing, dude. It's so fucking funny. It's like a counter Suicide Squad kind of a deal.
Yeah.
And it's like, instead of Will Smith being in charge of like the Suicide Squad, which is the way it is because he plays Deathstroke, which is fucking weird for Will Smith to play. Obviously, it should have been Denzel, but whatever. I didn't make it. If I'd have made it, it would have been better. Dude, you know who would have been better as fucking Deathstroke? Flavor Flav. Will Smith's a cunt.
God.
Will Smith's a cunt. I don't care. Fuck you, Will Smith. What, you want to fight me? Bitch, he don't want to fight me. He only want to fight Chris Rock. Anyway, I'm telling you, John Cena is so much better as like a leader of the fucking Suicide Squad. He's a goofy, big, stupid fucking idiot. He's great, dude.
I love John Cena.
The only reason that Amy Schumer's stupid fucking movie was watchable is because you got to see fucking John Cena half naked. I mean, what the fuck is the point of this whole fucking movie? What do you mean? It's not that funny. Amy Schumer's terrible. What do you mean? It's because John Cena, dude. John Cena's a dark horse, dude. He's an undercard.
Yeah.
He's an undercard guy. Guess what? Hey, Kev Hart, produce something with John Cena. You're going to make a little bit of money. I think The Rock and John Cena, ex-WWE guys, I think these are real showbiz stars.
Oh, yeah.
They learned how to be showbiz stars back in the beginning when show business came out, I think you put these guys in a movie, I think they make something crazy.
Yeah.
As long as it's not like what was that one where The Rock was a fucking superhero? It's like
Black Adam?
Ah, fuck.
That was fucking terrible.
I've made it like 4 minutes into I can't watch the rest of it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's the worst
I
movie
watched
I've
the
ever
whole
seen.
thing, but
It's fucking
not
terrible.
good.
I'd rather watch Happy Gilmore as a superhero. Fucking A. That movie's fucking terrible. Anyway, what's next?
So
Trump just got shot at! Anyway.
Kind of along the lines of Trump, something that also...
I can't believe it! Y'all shot at the man! You fucking idiots, man! He's gonna win now! He was always gonna win, but now he's a martyr! Dummy!
So something that kind of warms my heart.
You're supposed to win! Go ahead, Johnny.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Are you sure?
He's gonna be a martyr, Johnny. Fuck, he's gonna be a martyr.
Judge dismisses Giuliani's bankruptcy case, allowing creditors to try to seize his assets.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Get Giuliani and
Warms my heart.
watch Trump let him right out of fucking jail. It's it's crazy. That's what it is. It's like, oh yeah, go after these fucking assholes. This that, and the other. It's like, well, but you have to understand, like, they're getting right out of jail, right? Trump's lawyer is not going to jail, right? He just got, you fucking maniacs, just shot at him. What are you thinking about? Golly, golly, you can't shoot at him. It'll make him a martyr. Fuck. I don't know. I'd have kidnapped him. I'm messing around. Anyway.
Says Rudy Giuliani is no longer entitled to bankruptcy protection, a judge decided Friday, making it possible for creditors to immediately pursue his assets within days. The former mayor of New York sought bankruptcy protection after a jury awarded 2 Georgia election workers $148 million because Giuliani defamed them after the 2020 election. The judge's decision Friday to end his bankruptcy paves the way for Rudy Freeman and Shay Moss, as well as other creditors who are trying to collect on the more than $150 million Giuliani owes. Judge Sean Lane of the Federal Bankruptcy Court in New York made the decision partly because of Giuliani's lack of transparency after he filed for bankruptcy more than 6 months ago. Lane highlighted in his 22-page opinion that Giuliani hadn't provided any insight whatsoever into the books of companies he solely owns and that have taken in thousands of dollars in wire transfers in recent weeks. The judge also said Giuliani hasn't been fully transparent with his creditors, such as by not fully explaining on time an upcoming book contract he has or keeping his personal earnings from a radio show and podcast coming into one of the corporate accounts. Mr. Giuliani has failed to provide an accurate and complete picture of his financial affairs in the 6 months that this case has been pending, Lane wrote in his decision Friday. The lack of financial transparency is particularly troubling, given concerns that Mr. Giuliani has engaged in self-dealing and that he has potential conflicts of interest that would hamper the administration of his bankruptcy case.
Did anybody think Giuliani was a good guy?
No.
Oh, well, he's America's mayor, right? He's New York's mayor, right? He's like the fucking end-all be-all to, like, super good guys or whatever, but, like, you have to understand that most of the fucking people I know that are good guys, the amount of work for their dollar they can prove is on their fucking back. Like, I know Johnny's a good guy because everything he's got, he fucking worked for it. He's got it. Trust me, you come out here to this fucking land, bud, you'll see every fucking hole I've dug. You'll see every fucking post I've put in here. I find it weird that we're like, oh, Giuliani's a dickhead. Well, no shit, Giuliani's a dickhead. He's stealing all of our money. So, you want to then charge him money. Okay, well, you know what he's going to do? He's going to take all that stolen New Yorkers' money, and he's going to pay all those charges. He's going to pay them with the New Yorkers' money that he stole, and I'll tell you all something. I mean, we're all rural cats, right? We're all fucking Nevada Strong and Wolf Pack and whatever the fuck you want to say, but, like, farm up to farm town. Living in New York isn't easy. Living in New York isn't hard. Those people are the same as we are. And he's stealing their money to fight in court these charges that are like, you're an asshole and don't spend our money. And he's using New Yorkers' money. He's using American citizens' money. Like, it's hard to live everywhere, man. Like, everybody wants to act like, we've all got it different and this, that, and the other, fucking Black Lives Matter, this, that, and the other. But the truth is really everybody's got a heart everywhere. Don't Jewish hate, the blue box, all that fucking bullshit. But everybody's got a heart everywhere, you know what I mean? And you really don't want to give assholes the opportunity to use your money to defend their fucking behavior. I don't want to give any of my money for anybody to defend what they've done. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see where Giuliani fucking pulled weeds. I want to see where Giuliani filled machines. I want to see where Giuliani did his fucking push-ups. I want to see where Trump... Now he just got shot at. He might make his bones. But I want to see where these guys did their fucking push-ups. I want to see where they moved that earth. I want to see where these guys made their fucking cane. Like, They're using my money, man. Like, good night. A lot of my viewers aren't small business owners, but a lot of you are. And it's just like, it's weird to charge me money and then take that money and then use it to make yourself look good for being a bitch ass that never started a business. You know what I mean? Like, that's what this asshole's doing. Giuliani took the bar. He's using the taxpayer dollar because taking the bar won him the New York mayoral election. So now he's taking the New Yorkers' money because he's won by passing the bar, all these business owners, taxpayers' money. He's taking this and saying, I know what's best for New York because, like, you paid for my college. You paid for my bar. You paid for me to be here. I didn't really pay for you to be there. I paid, for me, the money value of living in this country pays for the boots of the dickheads that are out there shooting assholes for me to be here. You know what I mean? That's what my taxes are paying for. They're not paying for some dickhead to take that monies and say, like, I should be in charge or I should be innocent because of all these tax dollars. Okay, I want him to prove his innocence through ethical works of a true believer. I own a cult. But I want a true believer. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean? Okay, yeah. Award whatever you want. Award all the justices and all this, that, and the other, but award the fact that he has to work for the payment because he's just going to use tax dollars. You can use your money. You can use my money. And that's what he's going to pay with. That's what Donald Trump paid with. That's what everybody pays with, dude. They pay with our money, guys. And they tell you to vote because the next guy won't pay with your money. But he's gonna pay with your money. Trust me. I'd pay with your money. If you gave me your money, I'd pay with it. I swear to God. I'll be the next Trump. I say every one of these guys I gave money to. And they're all going to do what I said. I tell you what, I tell you the same thing. He gave me money, they all going to do what I told them.
All right. On that note, we're going to get the fuck out of here.
Fucking A, I talked to 2 shows.
We'll see you next week. New podcast starting every Tuesday at 8 a.m. or hear previous episodes anytime.
Come on back every week, C-Sweet Poppy. I got what you need.
You can email us at who'stalkingshh@gmail.com. That's 3 H's.
That's it. Email me. I want to read your shit.
You can leave a voice message on Anchor and possibly be included in an upcoming episode. Tell us how much you like it or if you think it sucks.
Leave me a name and number after the beep.
Go to our Facebook page link on Anchor.
You know you like me.
You can also hear us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and many more.
You know me. I'm on all the platties, dawg.